Hey everybody, alright, hey, first I want to say welcome back to the channel, and what was going on here is, I got a project going on. I'm going to build a shed, and hopefully, at least in about 2 weeks. My schedule is crazy off the hook, and hopefully I'll get some time, and I'm trying to squeeze it in wherever I can, and I'm going to build a shed, basically. Right now I got a storage unit. I got some things some household items, some plumbing, some electrical, some painting, and some carpentry. A lot of things that we accumulate. And right now I'm paying $70 a month for storage. Now I've been storing this for quite some time, and quite frankly, I'm sick of paying the $70 a month. I got better things to do with $70 a month, and you guys know, hey, if you're on this channel, you know that I do things on the cheap wherever I can. So what we have here is the Arrow shed. This is the Arrow Woodridge shed from I got it from Sears, and I got a crazy deal on this thing. And I got it for I paid, all said and done, honestly speaking, I paid like 160, honey, what, 68, 69? What was it, honey?
167.
$167 I paid for this Arrow Woodridge shed. Huh?
But you had $230 rewards points.
Yeah, I had $230 rewards points on my account because I shop at Sears too, and there's something else that is involved in that deal that I don't want to disclose right now because I could get in trouble, you know, if Sears executives were watching this. But hey, everything was on level.
What, it was on sale?
Yeah, but like because I got the the stereo, and I actually
well, that
got
doesn't
it
matter.
working. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, my shit. Look, here's the deal. I'm gonna come straight clean. What happened was I have a stereo in the man cave, and I had to take it back.
You don't have to say that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to, honey. Are you still recording? All right. Well, look, she was trying to coach me to not tell you guys this, but I'm going to just be straight up. The reason I got this thing so cheap is because I have a stereo in the man cave, and it went up, and I ended up contacting Sears and going back and forth with them, and they said, hey, we'll replace this thing because I was lucky enough to get a warranty on it. Hey, if you buy any product, electronics, and when you get to the register, they say, hey, I got this, I got that. For $8 right now, I'll cover you for a year. For $15, I'll cover you for 2 years. Get it! Especially when you're buying electronics, because you never know when that shit's gonna go out, and they're always updating stuff every like 4 or 5 months. Anyway, so if they're offering you like $20 for 2 years on your electronics equipment, get it. So I got it because you know me, cheap, and proud of it. And so I got that deal, and lo and behold, I had to use it. Didn't want to use it, but I had to because my stereo went up, and I called Sears, let them know what was going on, and I sent my cord into Sears, and then they sent me another. They told me to send just the cord. I sent the cord, and they gave me a credit for what I paid for it, which was 200 and maybe $30 when you add in that thing. Yeah, it's $230. And so what I did was I found a cord on eBay. You know, the good thing about that is that they don't tell you to return the whole thing. They just say, hey, send me the power cord because it has the UPC code on it and all the codes on it that
How long is this video going to be?
Huh? Yeah. Honey, I'm sorry. I got to tell the people. So I sent them my cord, and because I had all the purchasing information on it, and then I went ahead and found one on eBay, and I plugged it in. And goddamn, I got the shit working again. So I got my stereo working again, and I used the points that they gave me for the return. Because in the return, they only ask you to send the power cord, but not the actual stereo. So I get to keep the stereo. I got a cord on eBay, which worked. So here we are. We got the arrow shed. Honey, you gotta come back here because I want them to see this ripple here. All right, so here it is, and I'm gonna build a shed again. The same, that's $70 a month. So you can see this. This came today, and the guys. I had no idea that the box would be so accommodating that it would actually fit inside the front door, and land right here. So I'm gonna open this up because I don't like this little ridge here. See it? Get in, honey. You see it?
I just did.
Yeah, alright. See this little ridge here? I don't like it. This tells me that maybe it was handled roughly, something happened on the truck, maybe they slammed it down too hard, and it caused this ripple here. And I think the policy is that I have to inspect this stuff within 3 days. 3 days, honey? Huh? Yeah? So, in 3 days, I have to look at this and decide whether or not it's acceptable. So, here's what I'm going to do. And again, this is the Arrow Woodridge shed. It's actually a steel shed, and it has a wooden look to it because of the stain that's on the steel panels. It's a good look that gives you a good quality steel shed that can hold up to the elements, from what I understand. And we'll find out because I'll certainly do a video as we move into the season. Luckily enough, it's we're in May. So we got, this is Maryland, of course. We're in May. Which is the date, honey?
13th.
The 13th. May 13th. And it's been rainy as hell, which is, so I'm really glad to have this inside. Even though I expect it to hold up to the elements once we get it assembled outside. So there it is. You can't be no bitch, you know. This is a do-it-yourself project, like kind of a weekend warrior sort of thing.
It says the man who was afraid it was damaged, he just punched the box.
Well, honey, there was just a punch, and if it can't handle that, I'm telling you, things in bad shape. So I'm gonna slide it out a little bit because I can see it, because I'm agitating the contents of the box. Alright, so we're going to put that on a little bit of a tilt. And as I open it up, I can see like mad shit inside. See that side? Bust that shit open. Bam. Bam. And everything looks good. Honey, come on around here and show the peeps the inside of this box. The Arrow Woodridge shed. This is a 6x8 shed, and it's all inside this box here. And the way it's constructed in a way that, okay, that's good. All right, so, oh shit. So I just want to pull out a couple of panels here, just to inspect them and make sure everything's up to par. Alright, I'm going to have to move this. This is probably some partition here. Alright, get that out of the way. There's something else here. Another one. Alright, see that? And we're going to get that out of the way. Because this is so tightly packed. Again, this is a 6x8 shed. Or actually an 8x6, because the 8 feet is going to be facing this way. Boom. And it's going to be 6 feet deep. So I think I got rid of enough of those side partitions so that I can pull out one of these. And actually, it's still tight. But I'm going to... Alright. Loosen it up a little bit. And it's still tight, but damn, it's tight. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just grab a couple of them. Break them away. And here we go. Alright, and here's what it looks like. As I said, this is a steel shed. But as you look at the front panels, and this is what you're going to be looking at when you walk up to the shed.
Doesn't look damaged at all.
No, honey, it's not damaged at all. I mean, good enough. These pieces are flexible, and they're framed. These things are pretty sturdy, actually. You know, they're sharp but they're pretty sturdy. So yeah, it looks great. It looks great. I see no paint chipping, and this is what you're going to be looking at. It has a really nice finish to it, and I can't wait to get started on this thing. I got some pallets from Walmart. I stole some pallets that I'm really proud of. So what I'm going to do now is just push this back in. Yeah. Man, this is one thing I'm pleased to know that it's got some really good sturdy construction. And I can't get it in. So
that's great.
Yeah. It's as you can see, I'll spend some time putting it back in, but I don't want to bore the people. And hey, it's been a while since I've dropped a little content, but I know this is a little bit out of the way. But hey, one thing you'll know about my channel is that I cover every fucking thing, everything, you know. So I'll keep you guys updated, and I thank you guys for tuning in again. And I'm gonna keep you abreast of every step of the way. So hey, this first step, it came today. Looks great. Can't wait to get started. I will, and we'll touch base in a few. All right. Peace.